The 10 footballers in the world who will earn the most money in 2022 are as follows: Ronaldo 2nd, Messi 3rd. In the year 2022, playing professional football is a lucrative business, and the top 10 highest paid players on the planet are raking in huge sums of money both in wages and sponsorship deals. These players play for clubs such as Manchester United, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and Liverpool, and they earn these huge sums from both of these sources. The pay of football players at the very highest end of the game have increased enormously over the past several years, particularly as a result of the arrival on the scene of large multinational corporations, oligarchs, and oil nations as club owners. In this video, we take a look at the top 10 highest-earning football stars on the planet in 2022, using numbers provided by Kurt Badenhausen of Sportico, who is an expert in the wages of professional athletes. Note that in accordance with the Sportico data, we will be referring to the currency as the US dollar. Before we begin, subscribe to our YouTube channel and enjoy amazing top 10s daily. Number 10. Antoine Griezmann, $27.5 million, $22 million salary, $5.5 million endorsements. A clause in the contract that Atletico signed to take him back from Barcelona on loan states that if he plays in more than half of the games for which he is available throughout the entirety of the 2-year loan spell, then Atletico are obligated to pay €40 million to sign him permanently. This clause was included in the contract because Atletico signed it to take him back on loan from Barcelona. This clause also specifies what it means to play a game as playing for at least 45 minutes. As a consequence of this, Atletico are only using him for approximately half an hour plus stoppage time in their games this season, while at the same time, they are attempting to renegotiate the provision with Barcelona. Even while this is a really bad turn of events for Griezmann, he will still be able to collect his $22 million salary and will be in top form for France's defense of their world title in Qatar, so we shouldn't believe that he is sobbing himself to sleep every night. Number 9. Kevin De Bruyne, $29 million, $25.5 million salary, $3.5 million endorsements. Because De Bruyne plays for a club that is controlled by the Abu Dhabi royal family and because he has very definitely been the best player in the world's most lucrative league over the course of the previous 5 seasons, it would be strange if he wasn't included in this top 10. Number 8. Raheem Sterling, $29.4 million, $21.4 million salary, $8 million endorsements. Although Sterling did not make as much as De Bruyne while playing for Man City and currently does not while playing for Chelsea, the fact that he is more marketable places him ahead of the Belgian in this comparison. Sterling has big deals with New Balance for his boots and with Apple for all of his technological needs. Anyone who is watching this in the UK will definitely have seen the England international standing in a neon green tunnel and encouraging them to have a shave in the middle of the halftime ad break at some point. Sterling has big deals with New Balance for his boots and with Apple for all of his technological needs. Number 7. Andres Iniesta, $30 million, $23 million, $7 million endorsements. This one did a little bit of a number on us. However, the little man is a popular figure in Japan. Iniesta, a former superstar for Barcelona, has been playing for Vissel Kobe since 2018, and he renewed his contract with the club in 2021, committing himself to remain there until 2023. It shouldn't come as much of a surprise that he chose to continue working there given the salary he was offered. GeneLife is a company that, according to their website, is focused in providing you your personal genetic information, allowing you to make better health and lifestyle choices for the prevention of disease. Furthermore, Iniesta has sponsorship deals with well-known Japanese companies such as Nissan, Asics, and Konami, as well as GeneLife. If you ask us, this sounds a little bit like Black Mirror. In any case, Iniesta will not be concentrating his immediate efforts on advertising this variety of products but rather on ensuring that his side remains in the J1 League. Vissel Kobe are currently 1 point above the relegation zone with 5 matches left to play. Number 6. Eden Hazard, $31.1 million, $28.6 million salary, $2.5 million endorsements. At Real Madrid, things have really not gone according to plan for Hazard. The Belgian forward has only scored 7 goals in the 3.5 seasons since moving to the capital of Spain for a reported fee of £103 million. It must have been especially frustrating to be forced to sit on the bench and watch the Champions League final from the previous season. As was the case with Gareth Bale, Real Madrid find themselves in the unfortunate position of having to pay a significant wage to a player who does not play for the team all that much. However, they have no one but themselves to blame but themselves. Real Madrid's Eden Hazard warms up before their preseason match against Barcelona at the Allegiant Stadium in Paradise, Nevada, United States of America, on July 24, 2022. Number 5. Mohamed Salah, $39.5 million, $24.5 million salary, $15 million endorsements. In August of 2022, Mohamed Salah signed a new contract with Liverpool that would pay him £350,000 per week over the course of 3 years. The deal was a reflection of Salah's status as one of the most clinical forwards in the world. As a result of his popularity as a megastar in Egypt and the MENA area more broadly, Mohamed Salah has been able to get very lucrative sponsorship deals with companies such as Adidas, Pepsi, Vodafone, and Uber. His manager, Jurgen Klopp, projected that the Egyptian king would be back firing on all cylinders in 2022-23, despite the fact that the Egyptian king had a bit of a drop-off in form toward the close of the previous season. That hasn't taken place just yet, but we have no doubt that it will in the future, perhaps after the break for the World Cup. Number 4. Neymar, $91 million, $56 million salary, $35 million endorsements. Now we're getting into the true big leagues, which are the 4 players whose earnings put them in a league of their own in comparison to the rest of the football players and place them among the wealthiest athletes in the world, regardless of the sport they compete in. The Brazilian, much like so many other footballers, has dove headfirst into the confusing whirlpool of NFTs and crypto, releasing a digital collection with Nth-Star, whoever the hell they are. This is a strange move for a musician to make. In addition, he invested more than $1 million worth of cryptocurrency in 2 Bored Ape NFTs on the same day in January 2022. That is a significant amount of crypto. Number 3. Lionel Messi, $110 million, $62 million salary, $48 million endorsements. Messi has been atop the list of players with the highest salaries at various points in his career, but he is currently ranked 3rd. Still, with endorsement deals for watches, fizzy pop, telecoms, sportswear, sports drinks, beer, video games, and oil state, and crisps, not to mention the fact that this year is the World Cup year, we should not be under the impression that he will be going to the job center anytime soon. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo, $113 million, $53 million salary, $60 million endorsements. A total of 481 million people follow Ronaldo on Instagram, making him the most followed athlete, celebrity, or artist in the history of the social media platform. Because of this, he is the football player who earns the most in sponsorship deals, if not the most overall anymore. He can sell anti-dandruff shampoo, and some other stuff, to people all over the world. Is he now considered more of a celebrity than he is a footballer? Given that he has started only one of Manchester United's 6 Premier League games so far this season, it seems likely that he will move in that direction. A match between Manchester United and Rayo Vallecano is taking place at Old Trafford in Manchester, England, in the month of July 2022. Cristiano Ronaldo is seen smiling during the match. Number 1. Kylian Mbappe, $125 million, $105 million, $20 million endorsements. Mbappe, the French boy wonder who also happens to be Messi's teammate at PSG, is the one who knocked Messi and Ronaldo off the top spot of the highest-earning football earners for the first time in more than a decade. The player who did the knocking was Messi's PSG teammate. Mbappe recently disclosed to the New York Times that French President Emmanuel Macron personally called him to try to dissuade him from leaving Paris Saint-Germain for Real Madrid this summer. Mbappe reported that the person had informed him, "I don't want you to leave now. You hold a significant place in the life of the nation. When the President of the United States says something to you, it is important to take his words seriously." We presume that the fact that PSG offered a deal for $105 million per year also played a role in the decision. Which footballer is your favorite among these? Do let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe to our channel to see more of us. See you soon in another video.